think I belong here. I don't think I fit in.
Oh, nonsense. Of course you do.
No, I mean it. It's just somebody must have goofed if I gotta stay here another day.
Peace. It's Professor Griff, public enemy, the ex-minister.
Which means it's too strong.
Peace, Quan. What's good? All right. Thank you very much for joining me. This is Professor Griff on Serious Minds RN TV. And as I stated, we will be talking about not the 4th of July, but the 4th of July, the so-called Independence Day of the United Snakes of America. All right, shout out to the enemy's public. Shout out to Mr. Piggins, a.k.a. Jerome, in the building. All right. Quan S. Salute. What's good with you? Antoine, the Mac Don, Gary's Garage, Charles Wilson, Souls of Our Ancestors. Thank you very much for joining us. Shout out to everyone on IG. I think IG shut me down for 24 hours, so I guess I'm black in the building after my protest the other night. How many people saw the protest or heard the protest? Quan, you heard part of it. All right. All right, Almighty God, peace. What's good with you? All right. Sergeant Nicole, nah, come on, Sergeant Nicole. That ain't you. Is that the original Sergeant Nicole or Sergeant Nicole? Come on. All right. Miss Nebraska said, Happy Tuesday. Okay, we'll rock with that. All right. All right. In any event, without wasting too much time, Sergeant Nicole, what's good with you? You said it's me. All right. I got you. What you know about Point Blank? If you're the real Sergeant Nicole, what's up? All right. So, family. So today I wanted to talk about the 4th of July, but a lot of people, when I mentioned the fact that that's what I was going to call the show, a lot of people was just not familiar with the slang, the terminology, the twist and play on words, that kind of thing. So, I tried to pull up different sources dealing with, I guess, an old concept. Your thesis, your antithesis or your antithesis, and then your synthesis. Trying to figure out, Carl Glover, what's good, man? Let's make that happen, bro. On that mix, all right? I got you. So I just wanted to run a few things by. A lot of y'all already know the history of Independence Day, the 4th of July. And what we're going to do is just kind of go over some basic things, and maybe y'all can help me so we can all kind of work through it, all right? There are a lot of people that tune in and watch this that truly really don't know like what's going on in reference to looking at the conspiratorial view of history. Andre Williams, thanks for the donation. Really appreciate it. Peace and blessings to you, good bro. Really appreciate Andre Williams. You know something, bro? I haven't had a damn donation in Quan to tell you. People be like, yeah, I don't know, but thank you. People be sending me food stamps and Captain Crunch and Frosted Flake coupons and Rice Krispies. Andre Williams, thank you very much. All right. Shout out to one of my my best friends in life, or three of my best friends in life. Jade. Shout out Jade and the family. All right. And Joshua, don't worry about it. You got it coming, man. Lasana, what's good with you, bro? Shout out to Khalid El Hakim, Mr. Sean Carter, of course, my man Ernster. Shane Shakur is not in the building, but I'm sure he's listening. My homegirl Jazz from Houston, Texas, and my homegirl Lanisha. All right. But anyway, in any event, let's dive into this. The 4th of July, also known as Independence Day or July 4th. All right. So let me just ask a basic question before I continue to read. And Quan, maybe you can help me out. And Melanated Brown and Buddha Bless Ra, maybe you can help me out. What were black people doing on the 4th of July, 1776? I'm going to wait for your answer. Anyway, it has been a federal holiday in the federal holiday in the United States since 1941. What date? What happened in 1941? What was going on in the country? But the tradition of Independence Day celebrations go back to the 18th century and the American Revolution. Who was in the American Revolution? And what was the revolution about? On July 2nd, 1776, the Continental Congress voted in favor of independence, and 2 days later, delegates from the 13 colonies adopted the Declaration of Independence as a historical document drafted by Thomas Jefferson. Are we talking about the same rapist, pedophile, Thomas Jefferson? Help me out, fam. I'm just talking about history. Is the reason why they don't want us to talk about and know and teach American history because America's bloody, treacherous history is written in blood? Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked. From 1776 to the present day, July 4th has been celebrated as the birth of American independence, which with festivities ranging from fireworks, parades, and concerts to more casual family gatherings, barbecues, so on and so forth. Negroes. I'm not talking about y'all that are on here listening and watching me. How many of y'all were out barbecuing? Not barbecuing, barbecuing. How many Negroes did you see today dressed in red, white, and blue? If you saw somebody dressed in the American flag today, don't trust them Negroes. As Uncle Ruckus would say, don't trust them new Negroes over there. The souls of our ancestors, thank you for your donation. I really appreciate that. How many people today was flipping over damn murder burgers? How many people today was roasting hot dogs? They said that America will eat 150 million hot dogs from Friday to Wednesday. Souls of our ancestors said haven't celebrated since 2015. Why 2015, Miss Souls of our ancestors? What happened in 2015 that you decided to say, you know something? I'm not doing that anymore. All right? Charles Wilson said it goes back to the whole idea of pick a nigga. Okay, I got you. The whole idea of picnic. What are you actually celebrating? Were you free? Did you have your independence? July 4th, 1776. What were you doing? I think those individuals that work hard, 9 to 5, 5 to 9, whatever your shift is, and you working overtime 50, 60 hours a week trying to make ends meet, you do deserve a day off. But you shouldn't take that day off dressed in red, white, and blue, singing crocodile tears with your hand over your heart talking about, I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under, stop. And you definitely don't need to be somewhere at some game or some celebration or whatever talking about, oh, see, you see. I don't care how much soul you put into that. I heard somebody singing the Star Strangle Banner. Did I say the Star Strangle Banner or the Star Spangled Banner? I was right the first time. The Star Strangle Banner. And they put so much soul in it. I was like, okay. I was fooled for a minute, you know. I don't know who it was. Not Whitney Houston. It was somebody else. Brother, I was hooked. I was just like, they had vibrato in it. They was coming from a soulful place. I'm like, God damn. I mean, man. Yeah. My bad, fam. I'm just saying. Shawnee Black, what's good with you? Shawnee Black back in the building. All right. So, if you were doing all of these things, you might be subconsciously celebrating the independence of a people, a mindset, a nation, a system that have always had the intentions on enslaving not only you, but those that are less fortunate, even including some of their own. But we're not going to get that deep, all right? So if you out popping firecrackers, they say fireworks now. Back in the day, we used to just call them firecrackers. Some of y'all done shot up all of the damn bullets that you have. Now tomorrow you got to go buy some more. I done heard out my back window, I done heard every gun, every caliber of ammo, I've heard 45s, 38s, 42, 40s, cal. I've heard 22, 25, 9 milli. I heard Desert Eagles. I've heard 223, 556, 308, 72, 76, no 72, 76. I've heard, name it. 50 caliber, I've heard, thank you to the hood for that. Really appreciate that. Nice to know that all of y'all are armed. Thank you. All right. Let me just say this here. Those bullets are going up. They must come down. I heard dude rack off a 30-round mag for real. Like cloud. Then I think he switched it over to rat-tat-tat, put her on his bag. I heard it all. Thank you very much. But guess what the creator said? Nope. I'm going to send some rain and ain't nobody going to celebrate. So 4 or 5 of those celebrations in Atlanta got rained out. Thank God. All right. I'm just saying, if them other people want to celebrate the American Revolution, the Continental Congress, the 13 colonies, Thomas Jefferson, fireworks, barbecue, and all that kind of stuff, red, white, and blue, by all means, do your thing, boo-boo. But I'm saying to you, if you are black, no, we're not going to do that. Because when Black August roll around, I don't see you putting your black fist over your heart, throwing the black power sign there. I don't see you coming to any black events, doing anything black. Well, I'm African. Well, good. I don't see you doing nothing African. Well, I'm not black or African. I'm RBG. I'm Hebrew. I'm what? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah. I prayed for the rain. Yes. Thank you. So let's look at some of the falsehoods. Starting from the inception of this whole idea of this place called America. Would you agree that black people were already here? Some, not all, calling themselves Moors. Would you agree with Professor Griff? Buddha bless Ra, you're absolutely correct. Would you agree? Somebody send me, I'm waiting on an answer from somebody. Yes. Walter O'Neill said absolutely. Okay. Since we were here and we had civilization, all right, and we were there on the continent and other places throughout the black African diaspora. We populated the planet. There's no place that you could go on the planet where you won't see our footprint. So then we were here already. those people that they call native to this part of the land, and they call them Native American. Yeah, you looking at them. That's us. Those people that they call Moor or Blackamoor, that's us. So let's just be mindful of when we use this terminology. We're not talking about the $5 Indian, nor are we talking about these people that claim to be Moors, them other people, not us, because we're the Moors and we're the Blackamoors. All right? So some of us were already here. So when they talk about establishing America, the first time they set eyes or stepped a foot on this soil, they saw us. I don't care if they saw us as Moors or they saw us as Native Americans, but they saw us. Okay. So now, what happened between the years 1492, follow me now, rock with me, 1492, all right, and 1619. That's when they claimed the quote-unquote slaves came to America. Y'all need to get y'all's history right. What happened between 1492? Why am I saying 1492? Can y'all help me out? 1492 and 1619. Because black people were already here. And then when we start talking about the first boatload, we're talking 1555. We're not talking about 1619. Something else happened in 1619. But Columbus, his, what should I call it? Experience gave us the date 1492. There was something happening at that year, 1492. No one was sitting around waiting to be discovered by Chris Colon, aka Christopher Columbus. All right. Thank you, Eugene Stewart. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Quan. If we always leave it up to our oppressor to write the story, how do you think they're going to write you in? All right? Can you even fathom the thought of the tale of the hunt being told by the lion instead of the hunter? God's child, what's good with you? All right, so let's look at some of the lies that have been told according to, this is on the cover of the 10 Best Lies of Black History. Can y'all Google that real quick? 10 Best Lies of Black History. We're going to read them, but we're going to kind of ad-lib. Can we do that? Is that cool? Thank you very much. Fine Arts Kitchen, Inc. So-called Columbus killed 10 million black Indians. I don't know, Quan. Maybe they do. Ernst, what's good with you? Ernest Grant showing up in the building. They are sourced all over the planet on every land mass, everywhere. There is. Thank you. So here we go. Lie number 1. All right. Whites were the first people on earth. Thank you, Miss Nebraska. That's number 1. Let's talk about that for a second. How are white people the first people on earth? Can someone talk to me? Anyone? Somebody? How? As long as Mendel's law is in effect, whites can never be the first humans. This is the law of biology and asserts that white skin is recessive and black skin is dominant, which means that 2 white people cannot produce anything darker than themselves. Is that correct? It's genetically impossible. So how are white people the first people on the earth? I'm not going to be long, fam. I'm not going to be long. Not possible. And while we're on that point, we could come up with a date when you came on the planet, because you weren't always on the planet. Black Light chatting live from Cleveland, Ohio. All right? You were not always on the planet. Okay, we're getting a little deep. Souls of our ancestors. Europeans have recessive genetics, making that claim impossible. It is impossible. Teddy Graham said the ancient whites slept with Neanderthals. That's why they are the Neanderthals. They didn't sleep with them. They probably did, but yeah. So we'll give them a date, let's just say, of 5,500 years ago, if that. All right? Okay. Lie number 2. Blacks in slavery were only cotton pickers and maids. Can y'all rock with me? Where's Miss Nebraska? Where'd you go? I need number 2. You got number 2? Blacks in slavery were only cotton pickers and maids. Hold on. Don't go nowhere, y'all. Trying to find my book. Maybe I can't put my hand on it just right now, but hey, is it over here? Hold on. Y'all know what book I'm looking for? Ah, found it. My man Supreme Understanding. What's good with you, bro? My man Supreme Understanding does a marvelous work. Go get this book. When the World Was Black, The Untold History of the World's First Civilizations. Supreme Understanding. All right? Y'all knew I was coming with receipts today. I mean, I got 2,000 of them upstairs. All right? Black people invented everything. Black people invented every goddamn thing. Well, I threw the goddamn in there. I'm just saying. Black people invented everything. All right? Go get the book. Okay? Lie number 3. Lincoln freed the slaves. What is wrong with that one? Can y'all help me out? Lincoln freed the slaves. Hold on. Let's backtrack for a second. Souls of our ancestors said blacks were chemists, surgeons, alchemists, architects, engineers, iron smelters, and the list goes on and on and on and on. Quan said that was a whole goddamn lie. Lincoln freed the slaves. No. Art the collector says we still ain't free. So how is that? How did Lincoln free the slaves? Shawnee Black is just laughing. Thank you, Miss Nebraska. Number 4. I mean, we could dive into any one of these. All right. If we did, we'd probably be on here for about 2 or 3 hours, and we don't have that kind of time. I'm just saying. Lincoln would let us be slaves if that was an option. Yeah, he just basically said, yeah. Yeah. Number 4, blacks ate each other in Africa. Quan, help me out with this one. Blacks ate each other in Africa. Like Jeffrey Dahmer ate each other? Help me out. Come on. Phaedra, what's good with you? Pam 1344. Scientists just found a few months ago remains that are 78,000 years old. They said the fossil was of African origin. When they go to look for the original people, the original man, the first woman, they don't go to Europe. That's, yeah. So blacks ate each other in Africa? You see, when these people control the History Channel, the Discovery Channel, and these kind of things to get the minds and hearts, especially the minds of the people, when they control the curriculum in the schools, some of us would walk around believing this madness. Number 5, blacks were cursed by God. Can y'all show me where blacks were cursed by God? I'm just trying to figure it out because I don't know. I'm just, help me out. Help me out, fam. Yeah, we're gonna get to Frederick Douglass in a minute. Robert Ellington, I got you, bro. I see you. Since Robert Ellington posted, he says on July 5th, 1852, Frederick Douglass gave a keynote address at Independence Day celebration and asked, "What to the slave is the 4th of July?" Douglass was a powerful orator, often traveling 6 months out of the year to give lectures on abolition. His speech, given at an event commemorating the signing of the Declaration of Independence, was held at Corinthian Hall in Rochester, New York. I went to school in Rochester. It was a scathing speech in which Douglass stated, I guess Robert Ellington is going to give us the rest of that. So Walter O'Neill said, eating each other was a lie created to help dehumanize Africans. Cursed by God is crap, since religion was created in the first place. Okay. All right. Now, number 6, the United States government has helped blacks succeed. Or did black people keep America going by everything that we've invented? All of the work we've done to build America. Get this book right now. Blacks invented everything. Because when you start talking to these people, especially some handkerchief head, boot licking, butt licking Negroes, yeah, they will defend their slave masters' children in a heartbeat. But no, we come with receipts. Thank you. The United States government has helped blacks succeed. Where? When? What happened the other day with affirmative action? Can someone pull that up and talk to me? Robert Ellington said it was a scathing speech in which Douglass stated, "The 4th of July is yours, not mine. You may rejoice, but I must mourn." That's Frederick Douglass. Somebody hit me up, I think it was last year when I was talking about this, and said Frederick Douglass is a fictitious character. He never existed. Y'all killing me, bro. Hold on a second. Y'all killing me for real. Where do you get the book from? Anthony Kelly. Come on, bro. Google it. There's this thing called Google. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it. Just Google it. It'll come up. Trust me. Black people invented everything. Oh, I know what you're saying. You want the brother to get the money directly to him? www.Supreme Design Online. I mean, the book is deep. It got facts on what we invented, who invented it, what year we invented it. Oh, it's deep. It's deep. Lie number 7. Jews built the pyramids. Oh, so Miss Nebraska, the Supreme Court basically ruled that universities can now discriminate of who they allow into their colleges. Wow. 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 If that's not a blow. Wow. Jews built the pyramids. Number 7. Quan said, how in the hell these Johnny come lately folks build the pyramids? Lord, make it make sense. Explain that to us, Robert Ellington. What is legacy admissions? I have an idea what it is, but talk to us. Lie number 8. Blacks sold other blacks into slavery. This is always a sensitive one among us as a people, because I see a lot of the Negroes that the slave masters' children pay off to come and be their spokesperson. Because you always got to get a black person to say it. California has ended affirmative action since 1996. Wow. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Our people know that. Chance Rogers said, I built the pyramids, but y'all was just looking. Thank you, Quan. Let's give Quan S a round of applause. Nope, black people bought black people and their family members back from the slave owners. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Blacks sold other blacks into slavery. No. Then Quan comes back and says, now Africans did sell their own to white people. That is indeed a fact, and it is. There's documents and stating that. But as Buddha blesses, we never had a concept of slavery until we met these other people. And then in some cases, you could work that particular thing off, and then you'd be free again. The system of slavery that white people set up, oh yeah, you was born and died in it. It was brutal. Number 9, there was no slavery in North America. Black people that was made slaves were just happy in America, just la 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 la, just skipping to and fro, enjoying themselves, because there was no slavery in North America. Guan says Dutch and Arabs started slavery. All right. We have to be very mindful of what we say because we got to know history. All right. Last but not least, number 10. Help me out, Miss Nebraska. Number 10. Columbus discovered America? Columbus discovered America. Another popular lie. Thank you. Okay. So let me ask you something about number 8. Blacks sold other blacks into slavery. Where else could we find this with black people on the planet? Darren Cypress said companies anticipated the ending of affirmative action and high-level black are being terminated from their positions, so the fallout has already begun. Do you think because of affirmative action is going to cause black people to come together to a degree? So the Columbus discovered there are people that are already here? Yeah, he discovered it and he wrote about it in his memoirs and in his book. So Black Light said Columbus was an invader, not a discoverer. That's interesting, Quan. You said you have to find a book that says he never landed on American soil. Yeah, he never landed on American soil. Christopher Columbus was never in America. I know that's a shock to some of y'all. He was never in America. Yeah, we're going to take a deep breath on that one. We could just Google it, Quan. Christopher Columbus never stepped foot in America. Then if Christopher Columbus discovered America, where did they get the name America from? Why did they call it America? And what did America Vespucci have anything to do with that? Talk to me. Come on. Come on, fam. This is the 4th of July. Some of y'all can't wait to pop firecrackers. So if Christopher Columbus discovered America, Christopher Columbus ain't never been to America. How are you going to discover a land that you've never been to? Melanated and strapped. Peace, what's good with you? Innocence _ I am. We're not talking about that right now, man. Stay focused, man. All right, we talking about Christopher Cologne, a.k.a. DJ Christopher Columbus, discovering America, a place he's never been. I met you at the University of Miami. I remember you. What's up, man? What's up? Micah David, I remember you, bro. What's happening with you? I remember meeting you. Yes, indeed. We're only going over the 4th of July, the 10 best lies of black history. Let me read them off to you. 1, whites were the first people on the planet. Lie. 2, blacks in slavery were only cotton pickers and maids. Lie. 3, Lincoln freed the slaves. Come on, stop that. Lie. 4, blacks ate each other in Africa. Big lie. 5, blacks were cursed by God. Bigger lie. 6, the United States government has helped black people. Remixed lie. 7, Jews built the pyramids. I don't know who came up with that one. 8, blacks sold other blacks into slavery. extra lie with extra cheese on it. 9, there was no slavery in North America. Oh, yeah, 10% off that goddamn lie. Number 10, Columbus discovered America. Yeah, extra lie with extra tartar sauce. That one right there. They supersized that goddamn drink with that lie. Sir Jinx, what's good with you, bro? We're talking about the 10 best lies of Black history during the 4th of July. We have to be able to know our history to unravel these lies, especially if we're going to be responsible for generations coming up behind us. Those generations that are coming up behind us must know the truth. And I only brought out 2 books by Supreme Understanding. When the World Was Black, The Untold History of World's First Civilizations. Because once upon a time, there was no such thing as white and black until white people created this race construct that constructed the concept of race. Then Supreme Well-Being LLC. What book did you give me? Talk to me, Supreme. Black people invented everything. Everywhere you go on the planet. Damn, Wesley Merriweather said the number 11 lie is Jesus is coming back. Well, we got to hold off on that one, Wesley, for right now. Just saying, bro. So, okay. They came before Columbus, Quan, Ivan Van Sertima. And that's what we're going to do as we roll this out and bring this to in the sand. Okay, I got you. As we bring this to a close, let's give some books and some authors on where someone watching this can go do some research. All right? I gave you 2. All right? Black people invented everything. Dr. Suwan Kumar Das. When the World Was Black. And then Quan just gave us Ivan Van Sertima's book, They Came Before Columbus. Anyone else? Study Barry Shango, Ishaka Musa Barry Shango and Dr. Amos Wilson. Anyone else would like to add on to the book list to unravel these lies? Carter G. Woodson, The Miseducation of the Negro. Thank you. Dr. Francis Cress Welsing's book, The ISIS Papers. Thank you. Golden Age of the Moors. By whom, Supreme? Come on, bro. Do your job. Your name is Supreme. Give me the author, man. Killing me. I'm not reading it unless y'all give me the author, for real. Y'all killing me. Give me the name and give me the book. People are watching this. All right? Some people can't even watch it. I got a friend who's blind. She needs to hear it. Dr. Ben, African Mother of Civilization. Thank you. Dr. Ben Yakinen. Supreme says, Ivan Van Sertima, Golden Age of the Moors. Thank you. Let's be thorough. All right? Rico Sadiq said, Blueprint for Black Power. Dr. Amos Wilson. Art the Collector says, Hebrews and Negroes. Ronald Dalton. All right? Columbus didn't discover America. Exposing the myths about explorers in the Americas. Janie Levy. Okay? Hebrews to Negroes. All right? Shout out to Smart Pharmacy. What's good with you? The lost Aboriginal heritage of the so-called Negro African American by Chief Amaru. Nama Taga X Ali. The Destruction of Black Civilization, Chancellor Williams. Black Indians, William Katz. Dr. Claude Anderson, Dirty Little Secrets. get the book of Prophet Noble Drew Ali by Sheikh Elihu Pleasant. 100 Amazing Facts About the Negro, J.A. Rogers. The Nile Valley Contributions to Civilization by Anthony T. Browder. All right. No More Lies by Baba Dick Gregory. Black People Are Indigenous to America, Kimberly R. Norton. The Lie About Pocahontas Story as well. The Delectable Negro by Vincent Woodward puts to bed the notion of black cannibalism and tells the truth about the sick slave owners. Woo! From Columbus to Castro, Eric Williams. Message to the Black Man in America by the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad. Should African people celebrate the 4th of July Day? Researched and written by Dr. Jack Felder, a biochemist, historian, writer, and educator. We came with receipts, fam. All right? And this is it. We done gave you about 20, 30 books so far. Lerone Bennett, Before the Mayflower. All right? So, fam, let's take this information. Let's continue to study to unravel these lies. Christopher Columbus and the African Holocaust, Slavery and the Rise of European Capitalism by John Henry Clark, Dr. John Henry Clark. All right? Dr. Claude Anderson, Powernomics. Brainwashed by Tom Burrell. Thank you, Edwina McCullen. I believe that's your name. No, EMJ, you got to do your homework, man. I can't list all these books here. That's why I'm reading them off. Black Inventors Crafting Over 200 Years of Success. Keith C. Holmes. The First Americas Were Africans. David M. Hotep. PhD. Nature Knows No Color Line. J.A. Rogers. Someone said, The Psychological Covert War on Hip-Hop. Professor Griff. Thank you. All right, fam. This is Professor Griff. I hope y'all got something from this. I love y'all to life. Here on this 4th of July day. Not buying into the lies anymore. This whole idea of black people waking up. And for a short period of time, we was using the term woke until they took it and co-opted it. And they turned it into something, a political slogan. But we've always strived to get knowledge of self, to shake off the shackles of slavery, both physical and mental slavery, and now spiritual and psychic slavery. So thank you very much for the participation for this show tonight. Thank you very much. Really appreciate that. All right. Thank you. And thank you again. I seen some new people that were on here. Thank y'all very much. All right. I will see y'all on Thursday when we have to get back to this whole idea of celebrating our part of our culture, which is hip-hop. And hip-hop is higher infinite power, healing our people. All right? I love y'all to life. This is Professor Griff signing out. I don't love y'all to death. I'm trying to speak life back to and breathe life back into our people. I love y'all to life. And inshallah, I'll see you on Thursday. Peace. All right. Peace to you, sister, my beloved sister. Souls of our ancestors. Miss Nebraska, God's child, thank you. All right, Quan. Mr. Johnny Taylor on deck. All right. Charles Wilson. Little Goddess, thank you very much. Walter O'Neill, Art the Collector. Duval Valentino, my friend. All right. Rashad Amin. Thank y'all very much. Thank everyone on IG. All right. Really appreciate it. All right, Professor Griff, I got to get out of here. All right, love y'all to life. Peace, fam. Peace. One, two, one, two, one, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, 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 two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, one, two, one, two, one, two. One, two, one, two, one, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, 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 two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, 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 two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, two, one, one, two, one, two, one, two.
Which means it's too strong.
Griff, public enemy, the ex-minister.